What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, we're going to talk about Danny DeFi. Guys, I've been super bullish on Danny and everything DeFi 2.0 and GameFi. GameFi is something like DeFi Kingdoms or Freyala on Harmony 1 or even Strange Clan. That's on Cosmos. That one's pretty interesting. I'm pretty hyped for that one. There's a couple of other ones as well. And Fantom. I like Fantoms over on Fantom. Of course, it's a super risky play, but it's a lot of fun. I like the NFTs and I got wrecked. It's kind of cool. But those concepts are novel and interesting. But in this video today, I want to talk about Danny DeFi. And in my opinion, you need to keep these coins on your radar. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just talking to Puffy the mic tonight, and I just happen to be recording it at the same time. So the first coin I want to talk about is Wonderland Time. Why do I like Time so much? Okay, well, I am a Omi. I love Olympus DAO. And the problem I saw with Olympus DAO is a lot of people couldn't get into Ohm because they could not afford the Ethereum gas fees. So Wonderland Time enables that for smaller users on Avax. Guys, just because you have 10,000, 50,000, or even $1 million, there's nothing wrong with using Avax and spending less in fees. Guys, there's a good thing about being frugal. I mean, just ask Warren Buffett. He goes to McDonald's every single stinking day, and he still drives that beater. The best saying is, if you want to be a billionaire, drive the car you're probably driving now. If you want to be a millionaire, go drive a Lambo. I choose the billionaire. Let me drive that junky car. But anyways, guys, Wonderland is allowing the smaller user to get into something like Olympus, where you own your own assets instead of renting them. What's the difference between owning and renting assets? Well, if you rent assets, aka farming, you provide liquidity incentives, you pay the user, you rent them in order to get them to LP with your token, and you try to fake it till you make it. However, with Wonderland Time, you exchange your assets in exchange for the time token. That's how you can own the assets. And why is that important? Well, if you own the assets, you can rent it out, aka charge the liquidity fees. Now, that's what I do in real estate. I like to rent out houses. And instead of renting houses from a user, I own them and I rent them out to people. It's the same concept with Wonderland and liquidity providing. Also, on top of that, they have GameFi. GameFi is really interesting because they're going to be adding this into Wonderland, and it has a lot of integrations and quote unquote, I guess you can say partnerships with Danny DeFi. I'm super bullish on Danny DeFi, and they actually have a pool on Beethoven X, and they actually have a pool that kind of gives you exposure to both spell, or not both, but quoth or synquoth. I don't know, whatever you call it. Spell, Wrap Memo, Ice, Wrap Fantom, and MEM. Of course, MEM is a stablecoin. Don't really care about it. I wouldn't say don't really care about it, but the point is it's a stablecoin. You aren't looking to invest in a stablecoin unless you expect it to be like a bear market. But Wrap Fantom, or Fantom, is basically the coin that's supporting a lot of these tokens. Time is also coming to Fantom. Keep that in mind. Same thing with Spell. Spell is on Fantom. Abracadabra money. But this is like the Danny Index. There are some coins missing in it, and I'm going to talk about them in this video today as well. I've been chatting about them on the Discord as well, mentioning them. But you got, well, the ones listed here and Wonderland. The next one is Spirit Swap. Why Spirit Swap? I think it should have been listed on Beethoven, but they didn't. Spirit Swap, I'm super bullish on Spirit Swap because who supported Danny in the beginning? You know, when there was no liquidity for the spell token and no one would list it. Well, Spirit was like, hey, bro, come over here. We help. Come over here. They came over, helped them out, started liquidity. Spell took off on a boom. They're actually worth more than the exchange they were listed on. And in my opinion, Danny's going to throw him a bone. He's going to take care of Spirit. And on top of that, I also have a thunk that, well, Spirit has these pools when you lock your token up in the Spirit that they are boosted. When I say pools, I mean farms. They're actually boosted. Now, what happens when they're boosted? You earn extra rewards. Now, if you're trying to be the protocol to gain the most liquidity and you want to be able to give the most rewards, what do you have to do? Well, if he wants to use Spirit to allow the most rewards on his pools, well, he's going to have to buy a lot of Spirit because it goes dollar denominated. So if you have like $1 worth of Spirit, you can throw in about $1 worth of Fantom and Spirit LP, or there's other LPs as well. They will be adding more, and possibly Wonderland Time and Fantom, you know, like all the different pools that they have on Spirit Swap. But the point is the more they added boosted farms, the more incentive is to buy the Spirit token and lock it up in Spirit. Now, when you lock it up in Spirit, what happens? Oh yeah, there's less supply on the market. And then when there's more demand to buy more and there's less supply, what happens? Oh yeah, the price goes up. And then when the price goes up, other people FOMO in, and that's how it rolls. I'm bullish on Spirit for that reason. So Spirit, I'm throwing it in the Danny DeFi index. Next is Spell. Guys, I'm super bullish on Spell. What can I say? I can't say anything more, but spell what I'm in. Spell is basically flipping the whole entire stablecoin ecosystem as we thunk it. The reason why is because instead of lending out or giving out Ethereum as collateral or USDC as collateral, trash DC, and USD trash, whatever. Instead of lending out those coins, you can actually use yield-bearing assets. You know, like the tokens that you're staking already, and you can't do anything with them because it's like a receipt. You go to the store, you get a receipt, and then you got this receipt, and you're like, bro, everything's digital. Why'd you just waste paper? I don't know. Or like you go to CVS and then you get like a receipt that's like taller than my body. If you guys don't know how tall I am, I'm 6'5". So this whole receipt is like, all I did was buy a pack of gum. And this receipt's bigger than my body. What the snap am I supposed to do with this? The point is like you can't do anything with it. Same with your staked tokens. They're locked up. You can't do nothing with it. Spell unlocks massive amount of capital that was originally locked. Say, for example, you got $1 million worth of ETH that is locked up, or $1 million worth of Fantom that is already staked. What are you going to do with it? Oh, you can't do anything with it. Or you can go on Abracadabra Money, deposit it in there, get a loan against it. Now you got some stable coins and you're like, whoa, I'm getting Wrap Fantom rewards and I got MIM, and now forget this junk. I'm going to go ahead and lever up, buy some more Wrap Fantom, deposit into this pool, borrow more MIM, and go and buy more Fantom, deposit into the pool, borrow more MIM, bump, 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 bump. And then I'm like, what the snap? I just turned $1 million into like $10 million. How the pants did I do that? But keep in mind, guys, there's risks when you lever up. But I'm just telling you guys the point. This is unlocking so many different capabilities, and it's unlocking so much capital that wasn't originally able to be unlocked. Because, you know, we just had these useless receipts. Hence why I'm super bullish on Spell. And the MIM. I guess you can be bullish on MIM. I think. I don't know. The way you can be bullish is on Spell. And the reason why I say this also is because Spell is the quote-unquote capital or yield earner. You stake your Spell token and you're going to get a portion of the fees that are on Abracadabra Money. Why is this important? Well, if it's going to grow in market cap, it's only got a $1.2 billion market cap. If you compare it to Maker, which is an understatement because Maker is just being the first mover advantage and they aren't doing anything special. Spell is actually unlocking capital. It is not like a copy pasta, just like, yeah, we're a stablecoin, just like Venus was on Binance Smart Chain, or like, I don't know, or like something like Ramp DeFi. I like Ramp DeFi, don't get me wrong, they're using LP assets, so they're still pretty interesting. But the point is, Ramp DeFi didn't take off. That's still in like a couple $1 million market cap. That's still a bullish one to check out as well, especially if they get their panties situated. But Spell even has a bridge built into it, and they got a huge community. I mean, there's so much going for it. It's just like, what the snap, dude? How can I miss this? And no, that's why I'm bullish on Spell. That's why I really like Spell. Yes, it's being printed like nuts and ham, but there are burning mechanisms going into play. They're actually diluting the amount that can be earned. I mean, just this community is complete fire over here. But wait, guys, there's more. Spell may also be bringing LP assets. So instead of just like staked Fantom, how about this? What if you have wrapped memo or staked time? That's what wrapped memo is. And on top of that, just wait. Now you have something called like, I don't know, staked Fantom or YV Fantom, and you're LPing with those two pairs. They're already yield bearing assets, and you're able to borrow against them and borrow more and play around in DeFi and buy more of what you want and do what you want to do. And then on top of that, if you guys didn't already see, when you 9-9 with Ohm, you can lend out your Ohm, borrow MEM, buy Ohm, lend out your Ohm, borrow MEM, buy Ohm, and you can lever up. Same thing with Time and Wrap Memo. Bullish on Spell. Case closed. Move to the next. Now, let's put all the pieces together. Popsicle Finance. Guys, Popsicle Finance is like the staking coin. You stake it, you earn a portion of the protocol fees. Now, just thunk this. If this is the go-to place for LPs because it provides the best positions, like it'll automatically put it towards the best positions, like on Uniswap V3, if you provide liquidity on an infinite range, you're not going to get as many rewards as a specified range like this. This is what Popsicle Finance is capitalizing on. Remember, guys, this is DeFi 2.0 junk. You know, not the boring junk where you deposit, buy a coin, LP, deposit into the pool and say, farm coins, yay, I come back tomorrow. Farm coins, yay, I come back tomorrow, and it's wrecked. No, it's not like that. Instead, this time, you're actually going to have LP positions that are smart. DeFi 2.0, guys. With Popsicle Finance, this is going to be earning a portion of the fees. Yes, it is also a governance token, but it's going to earn a portion of the fees as staked ICE. The only thing I don't like about it is it's on Ethereum that you got to stake and play around with the gas fees. But this is one of those things you can stake, sit it, forget it type of thing. Yes, you can auto compound your rewards, but I'm sure they're going to integrate with Andre Cronje on Yearn Finance and say, yeah, just stake your ICE here and we'll auto compound it for you. Don't worry. I mean, come on. I know it's going to happen. Danny is a whiz in DeFi. He likes Andre Cronje and so on. I'm also super bullish on Tokamak. Why? All right, guys, Tokamak is directing liquidity. How are they doing this? Well, basically what happens, Johnny Freddy deposits into one pool, and Buddy Freddy, who has some toke tokens, is like, bro, I am a governance voter. I'm going to vote for these tokens to go to Ohm. I want this liquidity that you provided of ETH to go to Spell. I can vote where it goes. So what's going to happen? When these protocols are listing into these reactors, there's reactors on their website. Check out my full video to understand it. It's a complex project. But basically, TLDR on it is in order to get more liquidity for your protocol, these projects will have to buy the toke token and stake it. They stake it in there, and they could say, bro, go over there. Bro, go over there. And so on. That's the point. Tokamak. Spell is already on there. So I'm speculating this is going to have something to do with Danny, DeFi, Popsicle Finance. I don't know, guys. If Popsicle Finance is the go-to place for LP tokens, what does LP tokens mean? Oh, you need to have liquidity. So where are you going to get the most liquidity? Oh, if Tokamak becomes the go-to place for everyone to provide liquidity because they get the best rewards, they get the most rewards, and they're directing all the liquidity, well, I guess I got to own some toke. Same concept with Spirit Swap. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Danny also tweeted out today with adding the Go Step as a multi-signer. Now, this has ties to do with Alchemist because he's one of the devs behind it. Alchemist is solving MEV. Now, you got to bet your buns that's probably going to have something to do with Popsicle Finance. Because if you're the go-to place for LP tokens, what's going to happen if you're having bots front-running your transactions and the fees? Who's going to get most of those rewards? Oh yeah, it's going to be the bots and the miners, or aka the stakers when it goes to 2.0. So you want to stop that. So you can have MEV protection and you can keep that in-house. Probably a partnership with Alchemist. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. My opinion, it wasn't just a wasted tweet. So keep Alchemist on your radar. Of course, not financial advice. I am a Crucible holder, so I'm a little bit biased towards it. I like Alchemist. The rewards are pretty fire sauce and it's a lot of fun. Next one, this is also speculating. This is Perpetual Protocol. This is Perpetuals. Danny is a degen. Perpetuals are for degens. It's basically like future contracts in a way for like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, I was listening to some of his interviews. Instead of like farming the coin for Spell, he actually had concepts and ideas where you can farm options. So like this wouldn't dilute the supply dilute the supply of spell that's out there. Instead, it'll give you a option to. So like you can take the contract or you can just push it along instead of taking possession at the end of the contract. Like you can extend it. So you can still get those rewards, but if you think it's going to go up, you can earn a portion of it without having selling pressure on the spell token. So that's what I thought was really interesting. There will be more clarity on it if this does come to fruition. But basically with options, you aren't actually trading the actual coin itself or the product. That's why a lot of people are like, oh, the ETF's going to be so cool, but it's actually not trading actual Bitcoin. So keep that in mind, guys. It's not always a bullish thing, but still, perpetual swap, don't sleep on them. Perpetual protocol will be interesting. And my last one, guys, is Woo Network. You guys know I'm a Woo. I like Woo. Woo Trade is fun. But Woo is a DEX aggregator. But it's not just for DEXs, it's also for SEXs too. So it's going to get your best liquidity on a DEX and a centralized exchange. Now, there's a ton of people in DeFi or in cryptocurrency that use things like exchanges like FTX, Binance, Coinbase, but they don't use DeFi protocols because they don't want to download a MetaMask and they don't care and want to know how to do it. So they use things like centralized exchanges. But if these are pulling from decentralized exchanges as well, then where do you think those LP partnerships or tokens going to come from? Well, Popsicle Finance. Man, that was like the worst cough. Anyways, guys, I'm horrible at that. But anyways, Popsicle Finance, because they're going to have the most liquidity there, or even Tokamak, because all the liquidity is going there because it's incentivized. And on Popsicle Finance, they're going to have the lowest slippage because they're providing it in the tightest ranges and earning the most fees. And Woo is going to pull from that. Let me phrase this like this. What gives better trading than Binance or FTX? Well, it's Binance and FTX. Now, what gives better trading than Binance and FTX combined? Well, it's Binance, FTX, and Uniswap. What's better trading than Binance, FTX, Uniswap? Oh, it's Binance, FTX, Uniswap, and KuCoin. It's pulling from every single pool. I don't get why people don't see why this is going to be like a game changer. I love Woo. Woo is like complete fire. This is not financial advice. Of course, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Remember, BTC gets wrecked. Woo just goes to dump. It like gets wrecked awfully. But like I see Woo like this. I don't give price predictions. Instead, I like to give like a concept and idea. Look at the market cap of BNB. The market cap is about 80 billion or like 89 billion or something. Woo Trade is 692 million. Okay, BNB is 89 billion. Woo Trade is 692 million. Now, what's the difference? Oh, Woo Trade is actually better than Binance because it includes Binance. It pulls from Binance, FTX. Okay, that's the point. So how about we do this? What's the market cap of FTX? What's the market cap of Binance? What's the market cap of KuCoin or KCS? Okay, well, let's just say being nice, it will be like 150 billion. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what if Woo captures 2% of it? What's the market cap? Oh, wow. Okay, so it would be about 4 billion. Okay, so that's, oh, yeah, man. That's about a 6x from here. Oh, huh. That's cool. Okay, anyways, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Thanks for watching, guys. What up, Puffy? You looking sexy today. Anyways, guys, if you guys want to join the Discord, there is a link in the description below. We talk a little more alpha than we do on this channel. Basically, you're going to be hearing my strategies, what I'm doing in the markets, and what I'm doing, and how I'm handling these yield farms, and even investing in other altcoins. Of course, guys, this is not financial advice, and even in the Discord, it is not financial advice. It's what I'm doing. And on top of that, we got a lot of people way smarter than me in that Discord that are bringing a lot of alpha there. So TLDR on the Discord, it is going to be the one-stop shop for everything crypto. You'll know about airdrops, what's coming up, DeFi strategies, Danny DeFi, Cosmo, all about the different ecosystems. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's go ahead and hit you guys with that wisdom one line. This is the Danny DeFi episode. Proverbs chapter 17 verses 26. If imposing a fine on the innocent is not good, surely to flog honest officials is not right. Yeah, that's so true, man. Guys, if someone's innocent, don't fine them. I mean, what the snap? Y'all guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at Rent a Home Fast, like literally at Rent a home fast.